When we think about work-life balance, we have the idea of striking a balance between work and life. But work-life balance does not work. Allow me to explain. Imagine your life is represented by a kitchen stove with 4 burners, and each burner symbolizes a major area of your life. The first burner represents your family. The second burner represents your friends. The third burner represents your health. And the fourth burner is your work and career. Here's what the 4 burners theory says. In order to be successful, you have to cut off one of your burners. And in order to be really successful, you have to cut off 2. When you try to keep all 4 burners firing at the same time, all 4 of them will not be able to fire at the maximum rate. And so, achieving work-life balance is like the 4 burners. When you try to keep a balance in all 4 major areas of your life, you are not playing full out at any one of them. You have to understand this. To truly excel at one area of life, you must focus and give your best. And that means life comes with trade-offs. You have to accept the fact that life is filled with trade-offs. If you want to build a successful company and business, then expect that you will have to spend less time on other areas of your life, your friends, your family, and your health. And if you want to be healthy and spend more time with your family, then you have to scale back your career and ambitions. Of course, how you divide your time and effort on all the 4 burners is up to you, but you have to accept the fact that you can only reach your maximum potential only if you focus in any one particular area. So here's the question. Would you choose to live an unbalanced life but with higher performance on a certain area? Or would you choose to live a more balanced life but never maximizes your potential in a given area? Think about it. So, does this mean that work-life balance will never work? Not really. There are a couple of things you have to understand when it comes to achieving work-life balance. First, you can always outsource your work and activities. You can buy food so you don't have to cook. You can hire someone to write your article so you don't have to write it yourself. You can pay someone to clean your house so you will have more time for your family. As you can see, you can always outsource burners, and this is especially true when it comes to your work. Work is the burner where most people spend most of their time on, and let's face it, work is important, but it doesn't mean you cannot outsource it. If you look at entrepreneurs and business owners, they outsource work by hiring employees and leveraging other people's times and energy. This way, you can keep the burner running while you spend your time and focus elsewhere. Second, get the most out of the burner. In other words, you want to be productive. You can create more results by becoming more efficient and effective. Think about exercise. To get the most result, you can hire a trainer to train you. It is the same in business. If you want to build a successful business, you can get a coach or a mentor to show you the way. You can take supplements to maintain the nutrients your body needs. You can learn speed reading to read more books and get the most out of the books you read. Therefore, think about ways to become more effective and efficient. When you are able to get more out of the things you do, you are able to save more time and use it on other areas of your life. And third, you have to understand that there are seasons of life, meaning you don't have to always strive for work-life balance. When you are at your 20s and 30s, and when you still don't have a family yet, you can spend most of your time in the gym and pursuing the career you desire. However, after you have a family and your commitment is higher, you may want to restructure your time. The truth is, life rarely allows you to keep all 4 burners going all at once. Therefore, it all depends on what season you are in right now. If you are in your entrepreneurship season, you will have to sacrifice other burners like friends and family to make sure your business succeeds. Everything comes with a cost and trade-offs. The 4 burners theory tells us that if we want to excel in a certain area of life, work-life balance will never work. However, you can always outsource certain areas like your work to help you free up your time. And you can also follow a proven path to get the most out of what you want. It is impossible to achieve work-life balance because every choice has a cost. So, which burner should you cut off and which burner should you focus on? If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel to receive more updates about achieving success and living a better life.